You know, I was reading about Elijah when Elijah and the servant got trapped around the city, and the servant was so afraid that he didn't know how they was going to escape. Let me read you this. Psalms 34:7 reads, "The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them." All right. So we know that if we fear the Lord, that we know that the angels of the Lord encamps around us and it protects us and it delivers us. That's what Psalms 34:7 says. But also, let me read you this. 2 Kings 6:15-18. This is out of the NIV. And it reads, "When the servant of the man of God got up and went early the next morning, and the army with the horses and chariots had surrounded the city, 'Oh, my Lord, what shall we do?' the servant asked. 'Don't be afraid,' the prophet answered. 'Those who are with us are more than those who are with them.' And Elijah prayed, 'Oh Lord, open his eyes so he may see.' Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elijah." Now, when the other kings had horses and chariots surrounded by the city, the servant seen that with his physical eye. But the servant also did not see spiritually that God had his army encamped around them. And they couldn't see that. It was more God's army in spiritual and with the spiritual eyes encamped around them more than the physical eyes of seeing the other enemies' chariots and horses and stuff. That's what I'm telling you. So this is more of a spiritual battle that we're going through in this world. Even though we can see with the physical eyes, it's more of a spiritual battle that we're fighting. We're fighting against principalities and powers and high rulers and stuff that's in the air that we can't see physically. But the spiritual world, they're there. They're there to try to attack our lives. They're there to try to mess up our lives. They're there. So we got to understand that in the physical, we can see problems and situations. But a lot of times in the spiritual, we cannot see problems and situations. But we can also pray to God